Hello! Whoa. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's more than modern. My name is Mick. I'm your host for tonight. We are watching the match here between Nakao Takahiro on the right hand side and Mengshen, Ko Mengshen on the left. Yeah, well, Mengshen's been known to play quite a few decks, so this will be interesting to watch. Nakao, on the other hand, I'm not quite sure what he's playing, but he too has a lot of funky decks. Oh, cool. So we're having a special here at Grey Ogre Games. It's a chance to win the opportunity to draft with a Magic Legend uh, during GP Singapore, and yeah, you might want to, if you play in the store, you'll be given the opportunity to you get a coupon basically, and you can put it into the lucky draw box. And at the end of the day, we'll pick 7 other players to draft with well, you'll find out who when you come and get one of those coupons, but you'll find out who you're going to be drafting with. Needless to say, I think it's a great opportunity to get to know the man, and you might want to bring cards down for the guy to sign. All right, so back to the game. Looks like Mengshuan's playing green, white, good stuff. Maybe a what do you call it? Oh, you can see it there, so anybody can read it out. Why do you put it on the camera, Mark? Why? Here we are.
Make a class with you, but after I'm done with dinner.
Okay, fine. Whatever, Cass.
Hey man, I got eat, man.
Nobody cares. Cass will be joining the stream soon, hopefully. Alright. Cut it up, square it up. And Nakao here gonna take a mulligan. It looks like Nakao's playing 5-color humans. No lands, unfortunately. He's got to ship it back. Now dropping down to 4 cards. But humans is a crazy explosive deck. And, it can just kill you within the first 3 or 4 turns. Okay, maybe not 3 or 4 turns. Like, it gains more than enough advantage within the first, like, 3 or 4 turns that, like, there's no way you're coming back from it. Nakao here looks like he's gonna bottom that card, not a land. Mengshen here just taking loads and loads of damage. Gonna start with Birds of Paradise. That's gonna definitely go unanswered. I don't think there's anything that Nakao really can do. And Mengshen here should know what's up. Colors land into now the parish. Alright, 1, 2. Oh, Mengshen's not playing a Coco deck. He's playing is this 4 colors Saheeli, right? Bringing back the flavor, yeah. So 1, 2, floating mana. 3, Eldritch Evolution. Gonna sack the birds. What does Mengshen get? Well, this is a nut draw from Mengshen. Renegade Rallier to bring back the woodland cemetery. The wooded foothills. Gonna get another mana, but just gonna pass the turn. And next turn he's poised to just like really go off. So let's see. Alright. Nakao here going to take a peek at Mengshen's hand. Gonna grab nothing from it, unfortunately. Finally shuffles up and cuts the deck. It looks like Mengchen here can get a bit more value out of that. Wow. Okay. Out of the Felida Guardian. So I think. Alright, so he swings in, no blocks. Oh, but man, that's a. Alright, gain some mana. Gonna bounce the Renegade Rallier and bring back the Birds of Paradise. Yeah. So he gets the mana of the Lotus Cobra. Lotus Cobra, I wanna bring it up. This is a card that we haven't seen in a long while. Has had a reprint. Was at first a mythic and now is no, Mark. What did you do with the card feature? Oh, wait a minute. That's not the right feature. There we go. There we go. Yep, so Lotus Cobra, pretty good. Landfall, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool for 2 mana for 2/1. It's pretty good, especially if you start off with like a turn 1 birds and then follow up with fetch land. Pretty decent. Saheeli, right? You got anything to respond? Nope. And the game's over. Next game, please. This is the one. I don't know why we have so many of these. Yeah, you guys saw Car BP versus Random G. Actually, it's Mengchen versus Nakao. Alright, so they go to sideboard. Let me update the score. Mengchen takes it 1 game to nothing. Tristan Bolus in the chat. Remember, you can join us on a Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Singapore time, either on Facebook if you if you look up Grey Ogre Games on Facebook, or you can join us on twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games. Else, you can just watch it on YouTube. All the same. All the content's free. We haven't monetized any of the content, so no ads whatsoever. You can watch it for free. We do this so that you and I can get better at Magic the Gathering. Alright, Tristan Bowies, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Matthew Bowman, this is where we will be playing in a couple of weeks. Where you guys from? Tristan, tell me, where you guys from? I suspect it's from Australia, right? Since you're coming to Singapore to play. Or you could go, if you're a GP enthusiast, I guess you could be playing at GP Vegas the week before, and then come and play GP Singapore, and maybe stay a week. I don't know if you'll be eligible, but Nationals is the week after GP Singapore, so it'll be a great training grounds for those of you who are going to play in the Nationals. Go test out a few decks. I myself have been brewing crazy decks. Crazy decks. Crazy decks. So yeah. Okay. Oh, I gotta tell Mengchen, no, you cannot table shuffle more than once per match. Officially, you can't table shuffle more than once per match, and also it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Yeah, it's you should be doing what Nakao's doing. Nakao is just like mash shuffling his deck. Yo,
What are we doing here?
I heard like Mega Mig is like Mega
Not
Man
Mega.
Collection. Dude, Mega Man Collection is out
On what?
on Switch.
Do you know I lost my Switch?
What?
I lost my Switch.
What happened?
Like on a plane or something.
How? You fell
wish I
asleep
knew.
and somebody took it, is it?
No, I think that I
you left it?
deplaned without like taking it. It could have been, I don't know.
Dude,
Yeah, I filed for travel insurance. We'll figure it out.
No, not
But
travel
I
insurance.
have no Switch now. So stop telling me what awesome games there are on this platform because
Well,
I
there's
don't have
Mega
no.
Man, Mega Man Collection.
It's
1 and 2 are out, and it's awesome. No,
What
no.
does the Mega Man Collection 1 and 2 consist of?
I think it's Mega Man 5 onwards. Mega Man 5 to Mega Man 10. Or is it Mega Man?
And it's got X1, X2, X3?
No. That
None of
one's
the
the Mega
Xs.
Man. Yeah, Mega Man X collection will be Mega Man X1 to Mega
Well,
Man
then,
X6.
sorry, man. I'm the Mega Man
You
original,
prefer the
Mega Man
X.
2, Mega Man 3. And then
Okay,
after that,
that's
I'm not very interested until the X's.
No,
The
Mega
X's
Man
are pretty
8
good.
is really fun. Mega
I
Man
don't
8 is
think
really
I
fun
ever
because it's
played
got
that.
like upgrade system. You collect
Oh.
screws, and then you can use the screws and upgrade your stuff. It's really fun. I
Cool.
think. Anyway.
Should we be talking about like Magic rather than Mega Man?
No,
of course not.
Of course not.
There's some of my friends that I meet in like people that I meet in overseas in the booth and say they're not interested in like the Magic commentary. Nobody's interested in the Magic commentary. Give us a shout out if you're interested in the Magic commentary rather than like the lively like snapshot we give you of like Singaporean, I don't know, life.
The culture and life.
Culture.
You probably just like bring up the stream and then play like a podcast. So here's the.
Yeah.
It's not even play music, play podcast. Somebody else is talking over the Magic game. You're paying attentively to the Magic game and listening to the podcast attentively at the same time.
Well,
I don't know how
that's
that
true.
works.
I don't know how that works. I don't know how much of attention you have, but so what? Nakao is playing humans, I guess.
Yes, Nakao is playing 5 color humans.
Arguably the best deck in Modern now.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, at least like tier
no.
1. Tier 1. Okay, what's your tier 1? Tell me
Okay,
what's your
my-
tier 1, Mick.
Tier 1's probably. Tier 1's still gonna be Burn. It's gotta be. I won't say humans.
I think it's humans, Black Red Hollow 1, and Death Shadow.
Nah,
That's
Death
my-
Shadow,
that's my
I think
top
Death
four.
Shadows. Death Shadows.
I think the variants of it are still okay.
Mm.
It's still got fundamentally very strong tools. I don't know. That's me. I don't think any of the combo decks are in tier 1.
No.
Not
Don't
Storm, not
I want to
not
say
Titan Shift.
okay. I want to say Abzan combo.
Really?
Is still a tier 1 deck,
Nah.
right? Because
Yeah.
like it's
No,
so
it's called
many
Abzan Maverick, right?
Abzan, yeah. Oh, gosh. Guys, go back to the original. Stick with what you
Just
know.
one name,
Yeah,
guys.
I
One
know.
name.
Even
It's
like
not very
green-white
original,
combo.
dudes.
Even like green white combo is like really really very strong. So I was thinking like that might be. Who knows? Anyway, yeah.
What is our stream address?
What's the stream address? Twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games.
Okay, just keep talking, Mick.
Yeah, double Mantis Rider on Nakao's side and Meng Xuan here down to 9 live. Dead to a lightning bolt. Unfortunately,
Yeah, that does
Nakao's
not
deck
look
doesn't
good.
even play a lightning bolt.
Doesn't have to. I think the ball position is fairly overwhelming. Ming Shen's playing. What is Ming Shen playing?
There is a
I see Fiery Justice.
yeah.
I see. What is it?
Alright, bounce, you sneaky dude.
Uh,
Beat you.
6. Oh my god.
At this point, Meng Xuan needs to like Fiery Justice his own guy, just to make sure.
Well, I think Fiery Justice, if you target the Phantasmal image, you're still okay because it just dies. So you need to direct 1 point of damage to that.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then you can do 3 to the. I don't know what's the best way to do this. Reflector Mage is 2-1? Am I
no,
wrong?
it's 2-3. It's 2-3.
No, sorry.
Alright, so Fiery Justice here. One
It's good
on
play.
oh, this is tough. One on the
I think you killed the other Mantis Rider.
yeah, you kill the other.
then
You
you
kill the
can't
two
block it.
Mantis Riders, and then pray that Nakao here just doesn't have what's that? The Talia's Lieutenant in hand.
Right.
Question.
Oh, Ilham is there.
Ilham, new judge.
Yeah.
No,
and,
he's not.
No, he's not a judge, but you know,
He
he can
knows
make
the game.
he can make computers sentient.
Yeah.
Well, now he
Oh,
summons
no,
Mick.
no, I cannot answer this
No,
as
this
a player.
this question too complex.
as a
Only
law-abiding
Mick
citizen.
can answer. Oh no, Cass is moving forward now.
No,
Cass.
no.
Sit down, Cass. Keep the food in your mouth, Cass. As Mick goes forward to solve this judging issue, and we throw Cass. Trying to figure out what the problem actually is. Well, I'm sure Mick is gonna come back and let us know what that was all about. But it looks like 1 to the Hayak, 1 to the Phantasmal Image, and 3 to the Mantis Rider. There we go.
It's a weird question.
What was the question?
Can I assign
Who asked the
Phantasmal
question
image?
first and foremost?
So Mengshan asked the question. Can I assign Phantasmal Image 0 damage as a target?
That's
Like
interesting.
no,
I
you
don't
must.
think it does. Yeah.
Yeah, if you assign something as a target, it must.
But Mingshan dies anyway because Nakao just cast the lieutenant, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I did not know he had a lieutenant in hand, so I was just saying like.
Much ado about nothing. No,
Lol,
I mean, okay.
lol.
Everybody needs to play to the max of their ability. I suppose so.
Oh well. Hello there.
So what exactly is Mingshan playing? I still don't know what Mingshan is playing.
So it's the Saheeli Ride deck. It's a 4-color Saheeli Ride deck.
Oh.
So it's lacking black, but it's basically doing the Renegade Rallier. That whole like Renegade Rallier Lotus Cobra shtick where turn one you have what's the name, Noble Hierarch or Birds of Paradise. Turn 2 Lotus Cobra, drop a land,
fetch land preferably, crack the fetch
land.
land.
Crack the fetch land, drop another Lotus Cobra. Was it drop another Lotus Cobra? How do we get a second Lotus Cobra on the battlefield?
Well,
oh yeah. Okay, so
no.
Eh?
No, it's gonna be land Hayak, land. No, so land Hayak, Lotus Cobra,
land,
fetch land, crack, and then you cast another Lotus Cobra. So on turn 3 you can have like massive amounts of mana after you lay one like fetch land.
No, but
is he supposed to do something sexy? On
it's supposed to kill on turn 2.
Kill on turn 2.
You're supposed to kill on turn 2. I forget how you do that though.
Hello, Ian. Why are you not here?
Yeah. What? What?
Why like that, bro?
What? Hey man, you're missing your opportunity to
get raffle tickets to draft with Rob Alexander, man.
Have you all reviewed that? It's Rob
yeah.
Alexander?
No,
okay.
it's on the Facebook. It was announced yesterday. So Rob Alexander, the legendary illustrious magic artist, is going to be in the store on the 21st of June, the Thursday before GP Singapore. Very happy to bring him in. We're very happy that we're organizing this event.
Please do not bring your entire binders. For
no, I mean, within reason. We'll release some rules as we get closer to the event. Imagine
like everybody just bring down all the.
Yeah, no, please don't bring your entire collection of like Rob Alexander stuff, because I mean, you can get those signed in the GP, but Rob's gonna charge a fee, I think. But yeah, so the event's gonna happen on Thursday night. It's gonna be like a signing session, and we are doing a draft on the Monday after the GP. So 7 lucky winners of this raffle that we are going to be holding, this lottery, will be able to play a draft with Rob on the Monday after the GP. And how you get these raffle tickets, it's on the website or it's on the Facebook. Basically, if you participate in the draft or event, you get like 1 raffle ticket. If you pre-order Commander Anthologies, for example, which I think a lot of people want to pre-order Commander Anthologies, right? You get 10 raffle tickets. Okay. So this is like Mark and bad math again, but I talked to him about.
You get 10 raffle.
Yeah.
You get all the raffle tickets.
For all those guys who are interested in like pre-ordering Battlebond, gets you I think 5 raffle tickets. And any expenditure in the store, any $40 that you spend in the store, whether it be in credit or in cash, that will get you a raffle ticket. So on Thursday, the event that we are having in the store, we're going to do the draw then. So determine who are the 7 players who are going to be playing the draft. Yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. If you guys want to play draft with Rob, I heard he's pretty good. I don't know. I heard he's pretty good.
He comes in with like sleeveless and like.
Hey man, this guy is like been there since like the formation of Magic.
I'm not gonna wreck you.
I'm gonna wreck you guys.
He like comes into the store like.
So Rob's gonna be there on Monday, and Rob's gonna be there on Thursday. So feel free to come down, and if you can't make it on those days, he's gonna be there at the GP, and he's gonna have his own booth, and so feel free to just drop by. He's a really nice guy. Chat with him, get us like you just talk to him about like how Magic was back then, But you could get the same thing with me, back in the old days.
Yeah, I remember
during the war.
I remember when we used to have mana burn.
For all those people who don't know, like the cards that like Rob drew, I mean, you are playing with them right now. The original Shocks, the original Fetches.
Yep.
If you play Legacy, the dual lands. If you're older than that, things like Rubinia Soul Singer, those are cards that he drew.
Yeah.
The Portal Armageddon.
Oh man, that's old, man.
If you played Affinity when Affinity was like phenomenally good, it's because of the artifact lands. He drew all the artifact lands.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. Yeah, and a whole bunch of other stuff like was it Spectral Cloak? It was like I think it was in the dark.
Whoa, evacuation. Okay, I did not realize.
Like some casual lands like Oboro, Flexons with Care.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
some of the stuff that he's drawn. And if you guys want to buy a copy and get him to sign it, feel free. Just approach the staff, and I'm sure somebody will be able to get you a copy.
Oh, I did not know he drew.
He drew a
Oboro.
lot of stuff. He has and I mean like he drew the Singapore Island guys.
Oh yeah. That's the one I want.
Shameless
to get him to sign.
self-plug.
Okay, so the Singapore Islands. I only have a few Singapore Islands. That one I want to get him to sign, and then Arena, which was a present from me from Porto Arena.
Wow.
When I left Porto.
Okay, cool.
And so I want to get that signed too. So that has that's a
There's
lot of
a lot
these
of cool
cards
stuff,
have like
yeah.
a lot of meaning.
Elephant Graveyard.
Yeah.
I mean, those people
Yeah.
used to love. Any like EDH players who have like an elephant deck. That works. Anyway, back to the game.
Oh,
Ming
the
Shen
game's
and
over.
Nakao, 1616. The board is now swamped with shit that we haven't paid attention to.
Yeah, like
We don't know
okay.
what meddling mage, but I guess we will
Probably
never
Saheeli,
know.
right? No, it's either Saheeli right or the cat, right? So
Yeah, I suppose so.
there's no other reason. I mean, there's no other spell that you fear out of Meng Shen's deck, especially if you didn't have the ability to react to his deck. And Nakao's entire deck is just creatures, so
Yeah,
know.
and good creatures at that.
I think the Shalai here just comes down.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
so
think.
trigger.
Well, if you can't find a way to remove the meddling mage, and the meddling mage is indeed on either Saheeli Rai or the other combo piece, then
Wow.
in the long run, oh wow, that's big though.
Okay, that's
that's beefy.
That's a boy.
It's still 5-3 though, so it trades favorably with a lot of the stuff that is on the board. So
Yeah,
we'll
that's
see
the
how
thing.
that
Like Meng
goes.
Shen, like I'm not quite sure what
Yeah, what the play is, right? What's the strategy here?
Yeah, why he
Because
so
every
that
human that like Nakao's cast is just gonna like
outsize
grow the team, right?
He should be looking for. I
Oh, no, it
think I
doesn't
think
have time.
he should be slamming that Shalai, so that he can start growing his squad. Like he has the land. Does he have the land in hand? No, not yet. But he can get. I mean, like he can get the mana, 6 mana to like put a +1/+1 counter on all your guys, and you and your guys all have hexproof. Well, doesn't really matter, but I mean like that's.
I mean, not irrelevant. You can protect the meddling mage. Okay, so he taps a mana, see what he's gonna do there. Looks like Lotus Cobra is
Whoa.
gonna die. Gotcha?
Yeah, gut shot. What?
Interesting.
What? Okay.
Then did he tap mana?
Yeah. So you had to pay 1 extra for it.
Oh. Huh. No, yeah, he didn't take he paid the mana, right?
He paid-
so
yeah, he
he,
paid the
didn't pay
mana.
for extra mana there, so no damage there. What's going on, guys?
Wait a minute. Wait. What? Alright, get a mana. And then use that mana to sacrifice and add a counter.
Oh.
Yep.
That's
the-
techie.
To the Traben Inspector, Traben.
Tyler's Tracker.
Tyler's Tracker.
Yeah. Was
Man,
really
that
good
card
though, yeah.
is like has gone up in price by so much.
Yeah, no, I thought it was just legacy lands, but what I should have really been looking at was like the modern list. More are playing like 2 or 3 copies.
I know, but like okay, so it's incremental advantage, right? It's a
Right,
threat,
right,
it's incremental advantage. I still don't like the card.
I think like in lands in a very very dirtily kind of deck, it serves one of two things. If your opponent can't deal with it because he's boarded out his like creature removal, and you're just gonna beat him to
True.
death with a 3/2, right?
Yeah.
And I mean it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And if not, it's just inevitability. You're gonna draw cards. You're gonna draw things that you need. And
And yeah,
that's
and-
curtains, dude.
and
I
a
mean,
deck
when
like
you-
lands.
Yeah, I mean,
like-
if you can play like 3-4 lands, right, it doesn't matter that you draw 3-4 lands. You can actually play them. It's actually pretty good. I guess that's why universally now in land sideboards you're looking at like maybe 2 to 3 copies.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. And that's why the foil is now $30 out of stock on Star City Games.
Yeah. So I was gonna comment like the previous turn. Oh, okay.
What is
So
that?
he
It's got glare. I can't
flickers.
see.
Felida Sovereign flickers
Oh,
the
Felida Sovereign,
Eternal
okay.
Witness.
Evit.
Sorry, Felida Guardian, not Felida Sovereign.
Felida Guardian. Cast a Bird's Paradise. Passes the turn.
Doesn't lay the land though. Okay.
Oh,
it
there he
does.
is. Yeah, okay. So he's gonna add one out there.
Clues all around.
Yeah, man.
He's got 3 more clues to crack. So
and I
that's
mean,
a lot more
it really,
cards.
it's very seriously like encouraging to see Ming Xuan still using Emra Clue.
Oh yeah.
That was like I think
Oh,
our
that's
first, like the Grey Ogre Games first major promotion, right? Emra Clue.
Emerald Clue.
That was really cool.
Yeah, go approach Ben and Joe. I
Yeah.
will always like. Did anybody? Nobody, right? Nobody.
One or two
approach
people,
you?
but the guy who
Like,
approached
can
me was like, "Can I get Emra Clue?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Nobody briefed me about this." Then Ben was like, "Oh no, it's in the corner. It's in the back."
I got it, Joe. It's
Yeah.
okay.
That's right. Nobody told me.
I would tell people to give you like a secret code sign like the monkey loves his bananas.
Oh yeah, something like that. I remember it was something like that. I think actually it was like foil.
Search for.
Pardon me. Well,
Whoa.
ask Jimmy. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. Did
Pardon the
anybody
interruption.
really come up to you and like,
Nobody said the code, but
Oh,
somebody
damn.
asked for an Emma Clue. I do
Okay.
remember that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to like sneak in, especially while you guys were already off to wherever it is.
I might punch the
going
guy.
to.
You know,
It's like-
you know how high stressed like GPs are. Oh my god.
The rhino loves it when he scratches your ear or when you scratch
The
its ear.
eagle has landed. The chicken
like,
has come
what?
back to roost. The raven is flying through the dark night sky.
Like,
No.
what?
Don't do that crap. Anybody comes up to me and says that, I'm just gonna give him.
Slap you, bitch.
What are you saying, my friend? Well, the engine explosive is very interesting. That's some powerful magic.
Man, I don't
Can't
know.
cast the engine explosives for 2 though. I don't know. Cast it for 2, cast it for 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did he draw an engine explosive?
I thought I saw it in his hand.
No.
Was
That's
that,
a
was I
Shalai.
mistaken? No.
Another.
It figures the tractor.
Garden, yep.
Okay, that's interesting.
Not a lot of value there, but yeah, I guess you want like a
You get,
really
like,
wide board.
tokens,
He
yeah,
can
yeah.
cast the Shalai, and try to activate it at the same time. I don't think you're gonna be able to do that. Like cast the Shalai and then activate.
Yeah, I suppose not.
Yeah, but Nakao.
But again, it does depend on what meddling mage is on, right? Because that's the X factor in this game.
I don't think it's in Shalai, man.
Yeah, it's
Like
interesting.
if it's anything, it has to be what's the name?
What's his face?
Saheeli, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't possibly know that the Shalai is in Mongshen's hand because there's no. I'm pretty sure Nakao bordered out the bootleg free Buddha kite sail free Buddha. Yeah.
One of the few cards from standard that I know about. Kite
It's
sail
doing
free Buddha.
good. It's
Yeah, no, it's
doing a
doing
lot of work,
It's doing a
man.
lot of work. Yeah, it's a good card. And so like people look at like sets and they're like, oh, what's the modern playability? What's the legacy playability? I think a lot of the times people don't look at the commons and uncommons because a lot of the times it is the commons and uncommons that have
That
that
are,
kind of
yeah.
impact. You know.
Because they usually have like small, very specific
Yeah.
abilities,
Right.
and they sometimes
Yeah.
are like undercosted.
And that's what modern really is. It's about specific use cases.
Yeah.
you know.
That is true. You want something like fill a very specific role.
Specific, yeah.
Wow, that is just a lot of creatures.
It's a complicated board. Like I don't know what the
9,
breakthrough. I guess
7,
the breakthrough is just like getting all your creatures incredibly large, on like Nakao's side, and if it's just comboing off on Mingshen's side, I suppose.
Mongshen just says, yeah, I'm just gonna take it. And then Nakao comes in with, yeah, double strike. What?
I die.
What
you talking about,
what
bro?
the double strike? The
Team
plus 6 plus 6, yeah, plus 6 plus 6.
Invigorate.
And then Teemo Battle Rage. You die?
You die. I die. Everybody die.
Everybody die. Alright, so Mongshen untaps for his turn, trying to get a big guy. And I don't know why the Shalai is still in hand, unless like really the meddling mage is naming Shalai.
Could be.
But there's a second meddling mage out. I don't see how he possibly could have known that there's a Shalai in hand. Oh, there we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And here we go. So all your guys got protection from Reflector Mage.
Just not really that big a deal,
yeah.
I guess.
Like, okay.
It's like,
guess.
yeah.
Noble Hierarch here to grow some of the guys. No, don't yeah, okay.
Whoa. I can't see the
Alright.
left, bro.
So 14 and
15?
15, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Grow my
Yeah, these numbers are starting to get ridiculous.
grow my little
Minion.
pets.
Something.
I forget what Reader Repulsor says.
I have no idea.
Make my make my monster grow. She throws that like spear onto the earth. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, this is a very interesting question. Who has inevitability?
What? Reader Repulsor or the Power Rangers?
No, I mean like Ming Xuan won like how dude.
Wait, what?
Trip too far off tangent there.
I think Meng Xuan has inevitability because.
But that's in a
he-
very, very like broad scheme, right?
I mean, he can trade off. Right now, it's a what 9/9. Yeah, it's a 9/9 guy. He can trade off, a Tractus and a token, and maybe a Felida Guardian. He won't lose one of the creatures. He'll get back another token as well. So in essence, you traded 1 for 1, right? You made him lose one creature. You gain one creature.
But in that situation, then now all of the other creatures on the board become a lot more threatening, right?
No, but he's got Shalai. Next turn he untaps like, okay, I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on everyone.
Yeah, okay.
And now
okay.
everyone gets a lot
yeah,
bigger.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
okay.
I put even more and more. And even now, like he's going to be drawing cards off of the Tyler's tracker here. So, I think Meng Xuan here definitely has inevitability. Every land that he gets is an extra card, and makes one of his big guys even bigger. And
Yeah,
eventually, I
true,
think
that
Nakau's just
is
going to be
true.
outclassed. Too good.
6 mana.
You know that Shalai in 17 turns is going to be a 20/20 Shalai, right? And then it's just going to
Yes,
swing
in 17 turns.
17 turns, yeah. Yes.
No, this is a really interesting idea about like inevitability in the short term. And I know, I guess it's a contrary to like the term.
There's
Inevitability,
like
but
inevitability in
yeah.
the short term. The question then should be: will Nakao kill Meng Xuan
Before that.
before Meng Xuan gets the upper hand? And I don't think so, because Meng Xuan can just easily trade off some of his creatures with some of Nakao's creatures, and starting next turn, like Meng Xuan's creatures just get a lot bigger. The power on his side of the board just grows. It's not exponentially, but because he's got more creatures, the power grows a lot faster than what Nakao can actually put out.
I guess Nakao doesn't have like, I mean, the humans deck organically doesn't have any like sweepers or like mass, like anything that can like severely tilt the balance. It's more of like an incremental advantage kind of deck.
Yeah, so I don't think Nakao's coming out
It's
this
interesting.
on
Let's
top.
see how it plays out.
And that's the
You
that's
could be like all the guys who say the Golden State Warriors are gonna sweep the Rockets. They're gonna, no, but now it's like
I didn't
True,
I
true.
don't watch the
doesn't matter.
okay.
I'm just saying. Nakao organizes his creatures
Yeah,
and he's trying to figure out what to swing with. And
yeah, that shall I just sends a message to Nakao. I need to start attacking, right? I need to
right.
whittle down Meng Xuan.
There's a little bit of time
faster.
pressure now.
And that's why I was
Beat.
I was curious why Meng Xuan did not play, or did not, bother to block the what's his name?
What's
the
his
Paria,
face?
the 1 mana 1/1
Champion of
champion of Parish. Yeah. like last turn where he could have just like put
Chump
two
it, right?
creatures. No, not even chump it. Like put two creatures.
How big is
in
the
front.
guy?
It was
He's
a 8/8 last turn. Now it's a 9/9,
Right.
and then it becomes a bit more. It's a bit tougher because you could have traded off the track task and the token with the
and like maybe I don't know, something donkey.
yeah. And then this makes no sense whatsoever. Why are you putting your Shalai in harm's way? Shalai is like the way that you are going to be probably winning this game.
Interesting.
No, okay, so I totally disagree. Right?
Unless he's
The-
got some magical card in
Unless
his
like
hand.
he took that
and even
then
he had a
wants
magic.
to put it.
He could pay for the magical card in his hand.
No, so unless he was taking that up to put it aside.
Yeah, I think
that
that's what
would
he was
definitely
doing. There
not
we go.
block,
Yeah,
right?
he was trying to get like
Jeez.
space for his Birds of Paradise to come over to block. That's what he was doing. No, don't doubt people, mate. Come on.
I do.
You
have
doubt
to
people
doubt
all the time.
All the time. All the time. Do not trust.
Do not trust.
Do not trust. Do not trust. Do not trust. These guys.
And the blocks have been declared. Tyler's tracker in front of the 6.
Wow, I can't believe he's
Six
trading off the
lieutenant?
Tyler's tracker. No.
Seems a bit weird, yeah.
Yeah. Why would you trade off the Tyler's
Maybe he feels that
tracker?
he has enough clues. Or did it even trade? It's not going to the graveyard. It's another track. It did
Oh,
not trade. What the
wait.
fuck? How
Huh?
big is that guy? I'm sorry.
The Tyler's tracker
I
is
swore.
what, 6/5?
Yeah.
That should have died.
6, 5.
Right, it blocked something that was a 6/6.
3, 6, 5. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Fair, I mean, like maybe we saw the Tyler's Lieutenant one wrong.
Yeah, or we are looking at the Tyler's tracker wrong, or the Tyler's tracker should be dead.
I mean, I assume that in such a like important combat step that everybody knows what's going on. Might be a bad assumption, but
Yeah,
we'll see how it is.
Alright, so Renegade Rallier here, gonna get back probably a land. He's got the Lotus Cobra, he doesn't have to pay full price. No, he does. Okay.
He does.
So
But he
Renegade.
can take back the Tyler's. No,
Off?
off to get a land, so that you get more mana. Really?
Huh?
Ara?
Alright, so he could.
Oh, Gavoni
he
Township
could
is pretty
just-
good though.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Gavini Township. Legitimate magic card.
You're good player, bro.
Yeah.
That's a very
And
powerful
then-
card, and then this is pretty much it. I mean, if
I
the
know that's
cow-
what he was looking for, but you have redundancy in that. Oh my god.
And what do you tap it and cast the Reflector Mage? Okay, well, I mean that's a good bounce, but do you have to do that then? I don't know. Once it starts swinging. Okay.
Okay, it goes down to.
Okay. I think Mingxiang's got a handle on this. That was one line of play for sure.
I don't know. I'm like, in my head it's just okay. Grow the team. Just grow the team and then swing. Grow the team, swing. Every turn, like you do not have to spend. You do not have to spend more resources into winning this game. You look at.
Yeah, I suppose
Nakao.
the question is how do you lose this game? I
Correct.
guess is the question.
Yeah,
And how do you lose this game?
You just look at Nakao as like, can you deal with the Shalai? You cannot deal with the Shalai, you will lose this game. And there's almost nothing in the deck.
That's
Nothing in
one
Nakao's
way
deck
of
is
looking at it. I guess the other way of looking at it is this potentially. The thing that could have won Nakao the game is if the champion of the parish grew to 615 and found some way to punch through. He would have died. If he paid something like,
Gris Boon.
I don't know, yeah, something like that. Right. Something
he-
that gave it like flying after he had attacked with a 3/3 and he
Which
had no
then-
flyers left.
no,
Nobody has got Birds of Paradise, come on.
Yeah, then that's the thing. Like,
Target creature gains shadow.
why did you sacrifice the Birds of Paradise the previous turn? So
Target creature gains unblockable.
unblockable. It's like, what?
And
Distortion,
plus 1
distortion strike in
Distortion
the human's deck. I was like,
That's
yeah.
right.
Freaking
And
nature.
we'll all look like idiots when
yeah,
he,
we'll all
he
look
pulls
like
it out, man.
Freaking idiots. Speaking of freaking nature in the Twitch chat saying bot very happening, yeah.
About very happening.
Haps, very haps indeed.
It's Wednesday night, man. Do people still go to Zouk? Am I,
Hips and happening, man.
am I showing my age by saying that shit?
Okay, so I wonder if Meng Xuan here has kept the Sun Titan in his deck. So you can get rid of the Reflector Mage for Sun Titan.
Honestly, at this point, I think he just declare attack with everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Right, because you can pump. He does know it's like
Is he at
everyone on
7
his
life?
team,
Like
right?
Cow? Like 7 life? Oh yeah, right. All,
Yeah,
all,
okay,
all
so
the dice
all
are
the
coming. Yeah, there we go.
You got you got dice, bro.
2 mana on tap. He has 1 mana on tap. What could he possibly have done?
So
I think an Alpha Strike would have won the game.
uh
Maybe? No, he was
I
1
don't
mana
know.
short, I think.
Yeah, he'll be
If he had a land,
probably
he'd be. Yeah, because if he could Gavoni Township and Shalai,
yeah.
that would have been beefy. Beefy face.
So that's the question like I have, right? Like
Yeah.
would you, if you had like this kill con on the board, if you had this Shalai on the board, right?
Yeah.
And then you look at your opponent, can you deal with this Shalai?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you can't, I'm going to win the game. I'm going to win the game in a few turns. Versus, and just keep activating it. And maybe with the spare mana, then you do all that Renegade Rallier,
Yeah,
doinky
stuff. Derpy stuff.
Yeah, the derpy stuff, right?
Yeah.
But with this on the board, like it's 6 mana. It's one more mana than activating a Gavini Township. Do you like go searching through your deck just for the Gavini Township or just for another win condition when you already have it on the board?
Yeah, it's arguable. I guess the idea, but this is the problem because like Shalai gives everything hexproof, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
you
you
know,
can't
you're-
interact
yeah,
with the rest of my
pretty
things.
much. You know, there's no. I guess you don't have to worry about much.
You can bounce my Shalai. Okay, like what does Nakao's deck have?
That can handle this, right?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Can you handle this? I don't know what's that song? The jelly thing. I forget. I don't know. Anyway, it's a Beyonce or Destiny Child's. It's a Destiny Child song, right?
I have no
think you
idea.
I don't think you can handle this.
Oh yes, that is a Destiny
Yeah.
Child song.
Right.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I forget what's the name of the
No.
song. No, activate. So yeah, now with you see,
I
so
think if he
here's
alpha, he
here's the
won.
mentality, right? Now with the Gavini Township on the battlefield,
You're not
Mengchuan's
using
not
it.
doing anything
With the
anymore.
Gavini Township, yeah, I suppose so.
except just pumping his crew.
Right,
And
he could have done that like a turn before.
He could have done that way before, like that turn when he was supposed
And
to.
that's it. The jig is up, Birdman.
So why give your opponent the opportunity to draw even more cards? Like he could have dropped the Shalai like really early on, instead of, casting the Tractors. That turn where he cast the Tractors, like
Yeah.
he could have just cast the Shalai, right? You don't have to cast the Tractors, gain some life, and after that, try to get some value off of
Well, there's a
too much.
baseball analogy here. I'm not sure how many of the guys on stream or anybody who watches baseball, but like there are two situations. Like, and a pitcher is
It's on fire.
it's on fire. Like if he's like in the midst of history, he's gonna throw a no hitter or a perfect game. He's on track, right? Sometimes he nibbles around the edges. He gets too cute when he can just overpower people with his fastball placement or his like breaking ball placement.
right.
But he nibbles around the corners and he gets a bit too cute. So that feels like what Ming-Shen was doing. He was nibbling around a little bit. But honestly, I don't see how he could have lost.
I don't see how he
yeah.
could have lost, but the tighter play. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to.
That's
no,
not
actually,
what
no,
we're
that's not
here
what
for.
we're here
What
for.
the hell
What
are you talking about, mate?
Oh, okay, all right. We'll be back around 2 in a very short bit, so don't go away. Remember, you can join us on the stream, twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames
Ah, yes,
every Wednesday, 8 p.m.
talking
Singapore time. You can also join us on youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. And last but not least, do check out our website, greyogregames.com. That's grey with an E, because we're English. Greyogregames.com to find out more about the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals and how you can draft with Rob Alexander. All right, we are going to take a break, so don't go away. See you guys.